Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Dole, aka the Big D of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing another anniversary review. Yes. Today's the 35th anniversary of a movie I grew up with, and that movie would be The Muppets Take Manhattan from 1984. Now, I do recall seeing this when I was little. I don't know where if I went and saw this or maybe I saw it on one of the movie channels I bet. That's probably where I saw it. Anyway, this movie was pretty good. This was originally released by TriStar. Of course, this being one of the main Muppet movies not to be owned by Disney. Sorry, please don't sue me, you guys, okay? I'm just trying to give these folks some heads up on what I know about these flicks. Thank you. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Anyway, Muppets are, well, about to leave college. Yeah, they're attending like a college or something. And, well, they're pretty big with their musical called Manhattan Melodies. And apparently, one of them says might see them on Broadway, and that gave all the other Muppets a good idea to be on Broadway. So they go to Manhattan, they try to get to so many people, but they get rejected for certain reasons. But anyway, but soon after that, they go their separate ways. Yep. So apparently, Kermit wants to put the Manhattan Melodies on Broadway in order to get enough money to raise it so he can marry Miss Piggy in the end. Yeah, that's what I'm going to give you a heads up. So, but I'll give you an advisory when I get to the ending. All right. Sorry, I had a little, throat issues again. But anyway, the movie's pretty good in ways. It has some pretty good music. This is also the film that introduced us to Rizzo the Rat, who of course would later become, part of the core cast of Muppet movies to come after the death of Jim Henson. But anyway, Kermit decides to try to get a job. All the other Muppets are trying too. But anyway, Kermit manages to get a job at a little diner where he becomes friends with the owner and his daughter Jenny, who likes Kermit, but unfortunately, unknown to Kermit, Miss Piggy's been watching, dressed in disguise, as sort of, in other words, let me rephrase that, spying on him. But anyway, nevertheless, Kermit tries so many other attempts trying to dress up as a guy trying to get a script to a big-time producer and trying to get Rizzo and his rat buddies to put up a painting of him up in place of a portrait of Liza Minnelli, who actually happens to be one of the main people make a cameo appearance in this movie. Others include Dabney Coleman, Joan Rivers, let's see now, and Linda Lavin, who of course was still big on TV's Alice at the time. But anyway, even after so many tries, one day Kermit and Jenny are in the park, and they soon discover Piggy's after this here thief, and borrows this guy's roller skates, played by another cameo appearance, Gregory Hines. Yes, but boy, Piggy's just too jealous because he thinks Kermit's kind of got a love triangle with Jenny involved. Oh well. But anyway, after he just says, I spy because I care, and then Kermit's just like, well, I care too. And and well, everything calms down, and soon they go on a little bit of a horse and carriage ride. And then Piggy kind of thinks it would be like when if they ever knew each other when they were kids, and that's when this little dream sequence kicks in, which was actually what would inspire for Jim Henson to give us the Muppet Babies. That was the actual introduction before they even got their own series later that same year. Yes, which was actually a big hit on CBS, who actually just happened to have gotten the chance to air that movie, because I seem to recall catching on there as well, I think. Oh well, I don't remember. That was a long time ago, because Muppet Babies was pretty big when it came to TV. Anyway, after getting more letters and what have you from his fellow Muppet colleagues and Piggy working with him at the diner, they apparently managed to get one with a Bernard Crawford, but apparently it wasn't him who did that, it was his son Ronnie. But anyway, he's apparently well, he signed his dad's name because he wasn't sure if it come otherwise, but anyway, Ronnie wants to produce it. His dad comes up and introduces him and tells him wants to produce Manhattan Melodies. His dad's like, when do we hear the great news? Yeah, and so it explains, he starts singing, like, and then Mr. Crawford's like, please, I'm allergic to amphibian singing. That was a good line. Anyway, they managed to make the deal with Crawford, and after Kermit tells Piggy and Jenny the wonderful news, he goes off into the streets, but unfortunately he doesn't see that the sign change the don't walk, he gets hit and has amnesia instantly, and is admitted to the hospital where he's checked in by Doctor played by Linda Lavin. I almost didn't know who that was actually because I didn't watch Alice much until just more recently, last year, when it came on Antenna TV. If you have Antenna TV, check Alice out. It's a good show. But back to the Muppets Take Manhattan. I will tell you that soon everybody manages to get word that they're going to New York with some of the new friends they made and all that jazz. But they were shocked to know that Kermit was gone, even Ronnie Crawford. So they go searching for him, but Kermit's now still under his amnesia attack, gets a job with an advertising marketing agency with 3 other frogs, and apparently but soon they managed to get him and bring him to the theater. Now I'm going to come to the last act. If you haven't seen the movie, I would strongly advise you to stop the video at once. Okay, sorry, just a moment pause, so that way everybody can do that. Alright, now, once everybody's up and going for Manhattan Melodies, and music's going, they didn't know what to do with trying to bring his memory back. But Piggy gives him a bit of a hit, and soon his memory recovers, and soon Manhattan Melodies was up and going, but Kermit, since the movie started, he still thought there was something missing from the script. They knew what it was. More other sorts of animals. They would be in the cast, and soon it started, and everybody was enjoying it, especially when the big wedding started. Actually, of course, I also forgot to mention some other cameos. You'll actually see cameos from other Muppet characters. Most notably, you'll see some of the Sesame Street characters as well, which you did see those in the Muppet movie. I forgot to mention about Big Bird's cameo in the Muppet movie. I do apologize for that. But anyway, after that, Minister comes up, and, well, soon they say I do, and Kermit's a little nervous a bit, but manages to go get it through. And now everyone cheers. They were now Frog and Pig. Once and Kermit gives Piggy a kiss, and boy, it feels so heavy. Went right up to the moon, and well, Piggy gets the Kermit, and that's how the story goes. That's the end. So anyway, that's the Muppets Take Manhattan. Very good movie. I know it was on Turner Classic Movies a week ago, but I was busy doing my vids and what have you, so I apologize. It's been some time since I last saw this, but I have some respect for the movie. I still like it for certain reasons. But anyway, if you've seen the Muppets Take Manhattan, please feel free to tell me what you liked about it and what you thought about it in the comments section. Also, like and subscribe to my channel, and next time I'm going to do another anniversary review of another film that turns 35 today, and that will be The Last Starfighter, which I'll be reviewing later on today. So, until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.